Hello everyone, it's Chantel from Crochet and welcome to this tutorial where I will be showing you how to crochet a mini paw stocking. If you'd like the PDF version of this pattern as well as the larger stockings, please check out the description for more details. So the materials that you'll need include a 5mm crochet hook, some scissors, a stitch marker, as well as a darning needle. You will also need some pink, super bulky yarn, as well as some white super bulky yarn. And please pause to read the terminology and abbreviations you will need to know for this tutorial. So to start, you are going to take your pink yarn and you are going to create a magic ring. And then for row 1, we are just going to work 8 single crochets into the magic ring, so by the end of the row you will have a total of 8 stitches. And then for row 2, we are just going to single crochet around, so that will be a total of 8 stitches by the end of the row. And once you have completed row 2, you are just going to slip stitch into the next stitch to fasten off. And then you are going to repeat rows 1 and 2. But for this second one, please do not fasten off as we will be continuing to work off of this second toe. And this is what they should look like. And now getting started on row 3, you are going to work 8 single crochets around the first toe. So you will do 1 single crochet to attach into the first toe, and then you will do another 7 single crochets around, and then working back into the second toe, you will do another 8 single crochets. So by the end of the row, you should have a total of 16 stitches. And then getting started on row 4, we are going to start off by doing 4 single crochets. And then you are going to chain 3. And then starting in the second chain from the hook, you are going to work 2 single crochets down the chain. And then working back into the paw, you are going to do 8 single crochets, and then do another chain 3 and 2 single crochets down that chain 3, and then 4 more single crochets to finish off the row. And by the end of the row, you should have a total of 20 stitches. And then getting started on row 5, we are going to do 4 single crochets to start. And then in the back of the chain 3 space from the previous row, we are going to do 2 single crochets. And then you are going to do 10 single crochets, another 2 single crochets in the back of the chain 3 on the other side, and then another more 6 single crochets. So by the end of the row, you will have a total of 24 stitches. And then for row 6, we are just going to single crochet around, so by the end of the row you will have a total of 24 stitches. And getting started on row 7, we are going to do 2 single crochets, and then 4 decreases, and then 4 more single crochets, another 4 decreases, and then 2 more single crochets. By the end of the row, you should have a total of 16 stitches. And then for the next 10 rows, rows 8 to 17, you are just going to single crochet around. So that is a total of 16 stitches per row for a total of 10 rows. And this is what your mini paw stocking should look like. It should be about the height of your crochet hook. And now to finish off this portion of the paw stocking, you are just going to slip stitch into the next stitch to fasten off. Be sure to cut a short tail to weave in later. And now we are going to get started on the brim of the stocking. So for this, you are going to be working from the inside to the outside of your stocking. So as you can see, I'm inserting my crochet hook, so I am working from the wrong side of the stocking. And you are going to attach your white yarn, chain 1, and then you are going to do a single crochet and then an increase for a total of 8 times around. So by the end of the row, you will have a total of 24 stitches. The reason we are working from the wrong side of the stocking is because when we fold the brim over, we want the right side to be facing outwards, so it has a cleaner looking finish. And then for the next 4 rows, rows 2 to 5, we are just going to single crochet around. So that is a total of 24 stitches per row for a total of 4 rows. And this is what it should look like. As you can see, the wrong side is currently facing out. Now we are just going to slip stitch into the next stitch to fasten off. Then cut a short tail to weave in after. And then folding the brim over, you can see that the right side of the brim is now facing out, and it has a much cleaner look than if the wrong side were to be facing out. And now taking your white yarn, you are going to attach it to your needle, and on the side of the stocking, where the brim and the actual stocking connect, so on the border of the pink and white, you're going to create a loop so then you can hang the stocking up. As you can see, I'm just pulling the yarn through from the bottom and then going one stitch over from where I pulled through and inserting the needle and going through, so then this loop forms at the top next to the brim. And then, being very careful, you are going to tie a loose knot and then a very tight knot to secure. And then cut a short tail, weave in your ends, and this is what your finished paw stocking should look like. I have also made a red stocking, which I think are super cute. You can put different treats for your pets in this, or even some candy canes for yourself if you are going to hang it up on a Christmas tree. And just a reminder that there is a PDF version of these patterns available on my Etsy and my website. The full details are available in the caption. In the PDF pattern, I have the mini version, this medium version, which is in red, as well as the large version, which is in green. Each of these paw stockings will be perfect for your pets. If you have any questions regarding any of these patterns, please leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for more content such as this. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.